Charlie Kirk was assassinated. He was I guess you'd say, political commentator, right-leaning, conservative, talking head. And that's the thing here, is talk. I want to be very clear here right at the start. Once again, I have no horse in this dog fight. I can't stand Democrats and I can't stand Republicans, the vast majority of them. Your government's been bought and sold, paid for, sold out. I mean, you name it. It's been compromised at every level, at the local level, at the judicial level, the legislative level, statewide, federal. People are going to people. And they're going to take money when it's in their best interest, whether that be from private individuals or donor groups or anything real, whoever. They're going to take it if it's in their best interest sooner or later. Now, Charlie Kirk was an interesting guy in that he originated, whatever, Turning Point USA, I believe it's called, at 18 years old. And by 31, he's got reportedly $30 to $40 million in the coffers of Turning Point USA. Now, a lot of hard work will get you a long way. Seems like a lot of money. Did that money come from anything real? Well, it's a mystery. We don't know. Here's the thing. I don't believe necessarily anyone needs to be assassinated simply for saying words. I mean, if that was the case, and let's say it was a requirement, I'd never get any arrest. There's a lot of people that say words that I don't agree with. I don't know that I've ever wished anybody to be dead because of it. Now, granted, if, say, Gil Bates, gets taken out or something, I'm not going to shed any tears. I almost shed a tear for Charlie Kirk, honestly. Mostly for his children. I think ages 3 and 1. There's almost no chance that 3-year-old's going to remember him, and there's 0 chance that the 1-year-old will remember him. They'll never know their daddy. And that makes me sad. Now, Blondie, the wife, I have a certain amount of sympathy for her, but with the sorry state of women nowadays, she's what some might call attractive. She'll remarry. She's young. She'll remarry. Just mark it down. You'll see. But them kids, man, that got me. And apparently when all the chaos broke out and Dad's, I guess, shooting out like a fountain, the 3-year-old got scared and ran to the one person she knew would protect her, and that was Daddy. And he was a little busy at the moment. That ain't no good, man. That ain't no good. Trouble with that is, this will not be the last of this. What you're going to see is probably somebody attacking someone on the left, and they're going to say, oh, he's a right-wing nut job, and this is retaliation, and that. I'm not condoning any of this. I think it's horrible. I also think it's a lot of BS. This isn't an organic thing. You'd conquer by division. You split up the sides, and they've split this country now. And people are not smart enough any longer to realize it, to think it through. They still think they can vote their way out of this. And you cannot, not under the existing systems. How you gonna fix it? I don't know. And I hate to say it, but I don't know that it's possible. People are going to be people-y. They're going to do what's in their best interest, even if that comes at the cost of the country or the cost of their fellow man or whatever. They've done studies on this stuff. What has happened is we've gotten really complacent and really comfortable. There is a heavy price paid to form this country, a heavy price. And that price has been continuously paid really up through World War II. Now, a lot of the skirmishes and wars, I don't think there's been a war since World War II. I think they were all considered police actions. Yeah, they were wars, but I'm just saying by definition. Point being, people got really comfortable. It's like, all right, we've made it. After World War II, the United States was the lone superpower in the world. Well, then we got comfortable. Kind of put her on cruise control and just like, all right, we've gotten through the hard part. We've established what needs to be established. There was a civil rights thing. There's been this and that and the other thing. People still claim they're just as fine. Man, how comfortable do you have to be? But with that comfort, you kind of get lulled to sleep and you kind of start farming out really important things like the education of your children or the governing of your area. Nobody checks in on this stuff. I'm as guilty as anybody else because, at this point, what is one guy going to do? I don't agree with any of them, so I'm the odd man out. Ain't a lot of people going to rally behind that. Point being, we got comfortable and the systems have been taken over now. And it was easy. It took them some time. But they've been working on this for some minutes. Charlie Kirk takes one in the neck. This is a bad deal, and it's just the start, like I said. And I hate that. I hate that for all stuff. Now, was it the fix in? I believe so. Was this a professional deal? Probably. Watch the video again and look at the guys behind him. One wearing white hat and white shirt, and the other guy wearing a black shirt and a black hat. Now, supposedly the guy in the black was his longtime go-to guy, right-hand guy, security, maybe something, I don't know. But they start giving these signals. One guy takes his hat off and puts it back on, and it looked like a baseball coach out there. Feel bad for them kids, man. I can't tell you. I mean, I could tell you my opinion on this, that, and the other. There's very few people at the federal level that have your best interest at heart. I mean, aside from like a Thomas Massey. Interestingly, Charlie Kirk was not a member of the federal government. He wasn't a member of any government. He's just a guy that talked a lot. It still baffles me that people can make goodly sums basically just bitching. Now, yeah, that's what I'm doing here, but I do this for free. I ain't getting no money off this. But now he gets to ride on an Air Force Two, or his corpse does. I'm not sure that that's lawful, but hey, way beyond the Constitution or anything that has to do with that. So yeah, we'll pick you up. We'll fly your wife down there. Yeah, you're private citizens, but hey, whatever. It's ruled by fiat. I mean, I'm just saying that there's dark days ahead for this country. And people say, well, you bring it on. Civil War, you're going to show up. What are you going to do? Take a break every 30 minutes, have a snack? Take your medications? Both sides have to take a break. Time, stop with the firing. I got to take my medication and have me a little snack. And what would that solve if there was? You're fighting each other. You need to be fighting them. That's just my take on it. I don't know. It's a bad deal. It's a bad deal all the way around. And like I said, sadly, this is not the end of it, but that's my take on it. Thank you for watching. You can put your comments down the doobly-doo, same as always. I'll see you next time.